crazy heavy rain. I'm just gonna stop for now because the rain is just too heavy. Just gonna wait until the rain stops. Yeah, so I have nothing to do for now, so just find somewhere to sit down and rest. Yeah, I still have a long way to go. Okay, since we got time, let's talk about JI-Move MC, not LC. Spec wise, this is awesome. It can last 120 kilometers, super light, 20 kg, and even foldable. I think this is what GrabFood riders pretty much want in an e-bike. Personally, I've used it for a few days, and I would say that it's been awesome. It's been great. Even today, I think I did about 12 trips. And in between I went home as well. The bar, if I'm not wrong, is still full. That is crazy. So for the mileage, if I remember, for the first mileage that we checked before we move out is 146 km. Right now it's 184. Yeah, 184 km. So if you minus it out, it's 38 km. So 40 km for 12 trips. So pretty insane. If you were to do like 24 GrabFood trips, you still won't be able to finish the battery. So yeah, that's how crazy the battery is. I think that is the biggest benefit of having this bike, having a 120 km range battery. But this e-bike is not without its bad points. First thing, this is not IP rated. Okay, the reason why I keep thinking this is not IP rated because if you get this bike, the first thing you want to change is to remove this back seat to change your DVD rack. And when you remove it, the first thing you'll see is all the wires over here that's not concealed, that's not covered. I think it's an easy fix. You can find something to cover it, or JI-Move can provide something to cover it, to better cover this area. But so far, I've been using under heavy rain and light rain for a bit. It was still perfectly fine. So I would say build quality wise, this is my only gripe, but other than that, this bike is awesome, and the brake is awesome as well, which I forgot to say. And second thing, because the bike is so light and the wheel is so small, there's a chance that you may slip, and especially during rainy days, the bike just becomes very slippery. So basically, just don't ride during rainy days. Other than that, I don't have much complaint. I would prefer the bike to be a little bit more heavier, so it's not so slippery and a bit more stability. Oh, and also if you go on like Gear 4 and Gear 5 on like those uneven terrain, it's not very stable as well. It's to wobble a bit. Hence, that's why usually I go on Gear 3. If you go on road, it's perfectly fine. But if you were to go on uneven roads like those PCN, sometimes the PCN is not even, so you may slip as well. If you were to ask me which bike I would buy, I would still buy this bike. The range is just too good to ignore. Yeah, that's all I want to say about this JI-Move LC. Awesome bike.
This short clip is from the last episode on the top right. Click to watch it or check out one of my most updated playlists that I've selected for you. Fellow riders, see you on the streets!